Elizabeth Pasquale, wellonthewaytohealth.com. How about if I were to ask you that there was a way you could prevent heart disease, cancer, and diabetes, and it was only $10,000. Would you do it? Or would you say, oh, only the rich people can be healthy? Or how about if it was $500? Would you do it then? How about $25 to protect your health? Let's see what she's talking about, you might say. Well, here it is. What is she doing? It's a pedometer. 2-clip variety. I had the 1-clip variety. It kept falling off and breaking. So you can get them for $10 with a 1-clip variety. I suggest splurge. It'll last forever. So what's this got to do with preventing cancer, diabetes, and heart disease? Well, it's these 2 studies that recently came out. In the New York Times, the University of Missouri did a study on activity and how it prevents inflammation. Now, inflammation has been shown to be an underlying cause for cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. So anything that could lower or prevent inflammation is worth investing in. And what they found, they've been trying to study how inactivity contributes to people being sick. But it's really hard to study sick people because they're so complicated. There's so many things wrong. So they decided to study healthy people. So they had healthy subjects. And these healthy subjects in Missouri, the American Heart Association says that for your heart to be healthy, you want to walk 10,000 steps a day. And the average American walks about 3,000 or 4,000 steps a day. And these subjects walked on average 13,000 steps every day. They were way above average. And they would go to the gym and they would exercise for 30 minutes and they just walked a lot. So here's what they did. For 3 days they walked their normal amount, averaging over 13,000 steps a day, and they wore blood glucose monitoring devices, very sensitive ones, that would monitor how much their blood sugar would spike in the course of a day. And they kept detailed journals of everything they ate. And what they found was that what they were eating did not spike their blood sugar. In other words, they didn't create any inflammation from what they were eating. Then they had them, and they wore these pedometers, so they tracked how much they were walking. And they said, please, don't walk so much. Spend the next 3 days and walk about half what you've been walking, or we'd really like it if you walked less than 5,000 steps a day. Well, it turned out to be really, really easy. They didn't go out to exercise. They didn't go to the gym. They took the elevator instead of the stairs. They ordered their lunch in instead of going out to lunch. And they walked between 3,000 and 4,000 steps a day, just like the typical American. So what they found was now, while they were eating, their blood sugar was spiking. And every day it spiked more and more and higher, creating inflammation in their body. Rampant inflammation. The same food. They kept food journals. They ate the same exact foods in the second 3 days as the first 3 days. So isn't that interesting? And here's another study. This study, the American Heart Association's Epidemiology and Prevention Nutrition magazine. Okay, so what they found, there's actually obesity genes. And if you walk an hour a day, these obesity genes are less likely, 50% less likely to kick in. And an hour a day pretty much translates to your 10,000 steps. There's just no getting around it. And they also found that if you watch TV only 2 hours a day, your obesity gene was 50% more likely to express itself. So there you go. So get yourself one of these. Mine says 11,126. Good day. And step it up. Wishing you a healthy and happy life. Bye.